Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Gemma if you didn't already know, and if you did know, hi, my name is Gemma and welcome back. Today I am reviewing Angelic Pretty's Spring Summer 2022 collection. They just recently posted photos of their online fashion show of this collection. I have a lot of opinions about the collection that I've already vocalized on my Instagram. I am a very opinionated person, so hopefully this will be very entertaining for you and you will enjoy this video. For those of you that don't know, Angelic Pretty is a very popular Lolita fashion brand and it is my favorite brand of them all. So 80% of my wardrobe that you see right here is Angelic Pretty. Also, apologies in advance, I just filmed my wardrobe tour, so this might look a little disheveled. But that's not the point of this video. I will be putting the photos of the dresses I will be reviewing right here anyway, so you won't really see the disheveledness anyway. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, yeah. Also, a lot of you have asked me where I found these photos, and I might provide a link to the photos down in the description, we'll see. All right, so first off, we're starting very strong, is Lovely Toy Box. So this one was actually available for a special reservation that was available for the Angelic Pretty 20 years anniversary afternoon tea with princesses. Only the people who participated in that tea party could make an advance reservation for this, and another dress which we'll talk about a little later. I think this is so cute. I'm really partial to the pink and red coordinate that they have because I just love those two color combinations like so much. It looks gorgeous, and the blouse with this has heart applique sleeves. It's so cute. The matching tights are adorable. It's a very cute take on the classic striped socks. The OP features a really nice rounded Peter Pan collar and cap puff sleeves. I also really like the JSK and the square neckline that it has. I'm really partial to interesting necklines. If I were to pick one, I would probably get the JSK. I think my favorite's the pink colorway, but I also really like the white colorway. I love how the boxes are this lovely muted blue, almost like a periwinkle blue. I give this a 10 out of 10. I'm genuinely considering purchasing it. It's so cute. They did a really good job with this one, so 10 out of 10. All right, so the next dress we have in the collection is Fresh Strawberry Diner. Now, this was just like Lovely Toy Box, was also available for that advance reservation. So people who attended that tea party could also reserve this dress in advance. Now, this is cute. It's cute. However, the JSK cut that debuts in the fashion show was actually different than the one during the advanced reservation. This one here has a higher neckline. It has 2 rows of corset lacing detail on the bust, and it also features 2 lacing ribbon details down on the skirt. But see, if we flip back to the one that you could get during the advanced reservation, the JSK cut is completely different. Now, I don't know if they're just doing 2 different styles of JSK cuts, or maybe the final version ended up being the one that we see on the runway, or maybe vice versa. But I kind of prefer this round neckline JSK cut more. It's just more interesting to me. This dress also features ice cream cones and milkshakes. Now let me tell you, if there's a milkshake on a dress, I will freak. Like, that is the cutest motif to ever exist. So it's just so cute. If we go over and look at this OP, I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. It kind of looks like there's either a cutout right here and then the collar continues here, or maybe it's like a sheer panel. I'm not like loving it. I think the JSK is cuter by far. I like it. I'm not entirely sure if I like need it, but design wise, I feel like I give this a 9 out of 10. Yeah, that is Fresh Strawberry Diner. Okay, so next is Flower Garden Tea Time. This is very, very cute. I love the direction that they're going with this. I like that they have it with a little straw hat with the bunny ears. I love how they have it paired paired with an apron. But my only issue with the OP cut and like the pattern is that it looks so similar to Bunny Picnic Party that Angelic Pretty released, I believe, last year. If you put the lavender OP of Bunny Picnic Party right next to Flower Garden Tea Time, they look the same to me. They look way too similar. Yes, there are differences between the two. Like, I get that. There are differences, but I wouldn't own the lavender OP of both of these dresses because it's just like owning the same exact dress twice. It's like way too similar. It just kind of seems like it was already done before and it's kind of like the same concept as being recycled again. Now, I love the JSK cut of Flower Garden Tea Time. So cute. I really love that style. And this looks like it's yellow colorway. I really want that head bow with the little lacy bunny ears poking out. Very cute. Next. Yes. This so the next one we have is Ichigo Bread Bakery, which means strawberry bread bakery. Now, the concept sounds adorable, right? I'm imagining breads with strawberries on them, something very cute. However, the execution is just it's just not doing it for me, fam. It's just not doing it for me. People have been saying that it looks like Bodyline, and honestly, I see it. It looks like a Bodyline print. The Bodyline print is called Sweetsu Gara Gingham Dress, which means sweets pattern gingham dress. The pattern looks very similar. It's got a gingham background with sweets on top of it. When I look more at the AP one, it's got strawberry sandwiches and different strawberry themed desserts that you would find, like pastries that you would find in a bakery. And I love that about it. But I don't like the gingham background on it. I think it makes it way too busy. Then you've got this solid color bow at the waist, and then the bow at the bust of the dress is almost like this regal red, white, and blue striped bow that just doesn't go with the rest of the print whatsoever. It just like doesn't go together. I don't know why it's there. This is a no for me. This is a no for me. I love like the specific illustration of the sweets and the pastries. I would take that same concept, but put it on something else. Like, I give it, I don't know, a 2 out of 10. Like, it's just not doing it for me, fam. So, yep, all right, next one. Okay, the next one is Lemonade Float. Now, you're asking somebody with a bias for fruits. Anything, you slap a fruit on anything and I want to buy it. Specifically lemons. I want this dress simply because there's lemons on it. I don't care about anything else. I want the lemons now. First of all, I want that bag. Now, if I actually go in and consider the dress, I love this sort of grayish purple color. It's been trending in Japan for a couple years now, and I just love that color. So I'm really excited to see more of this sort of muted lavender color pop up in Lolita fashion. The blouse that Adelia is wearing is really cute. I am not crazy for the head bow. I'm not in love with that style of head bow. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, is this kind of like a knockoff version of Fruity Lemon? Like, I mean, kinda. Like, Fruity Lemon is way cuter than Lemonade Float. Like, let's be real. This does kind of just look like a diet version of Fruity Lemon, but you're asking the wrong person. I love this dress simply because it's lemons. Fight me. I give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 would buy, could have been better. Okay, the next one, Cream Soda Mermaid. I have heard so much about how much people love this release. Now, I'm not a big marine theme Lolita, but it is a very popular motif in Lolita fashion, and I get why people love it. It looks as though it has marine themed sodas and parfaits. It's a border print. Above the border print, it looks like pearls, maybe bubbles. It looks like something you would get at Tokyo Disney Sea. Actually, it looks like a drink that I got at Tokyo Disney Sea. This cut reminds me a lot of Chateau d'Yquem. It also reminds me just like mermaids. You know, it's very similar style to Chateau d'Yquem anyway. Chateau d'Yquem! It's not entirely my style, so I probably won't be purchasing this one, but I do give the design, I don't know, I think like a 9 out of 10. The idea of the print is really unique and very lovable, so love this one. Thumbs up from me. Now we're getting on to the fancier, more couture dresses. This last dress, it is this couture cut of Misty Sky. Misty Sky is like one of the like cult favorites of Lolita fashion. The print is basically a starry, cloudy sky. You've got clouds and stars. Very cute. But this couture version is just like, why? I don't know if Misty Sky needs like this super extravagant, well, I mean, okay, I get it. I get it in a sales point of view because Misty Sky is so beloved all these years. To make like a special couture cut makes sense sales-wise, but I don't know if I like love it. It's just like a lot. And there's just like a lot of layers. The headdress is like very extravagant. I love like the little beaded sort of detail going across her bangs. Again, like I think the construction's impressive. It just doesn't intrigue me. I don't love it. I don't need it. I get like a 3 out of 10. I just don't think it's necessary. Misty Sky, more like Misty Y. Like, all right, well that is the end of my review of Angelic Pretty's Spring Summer 2022 fashion show snapshots. Let me know what you think of the collection. Let me know what is your favorite, what are your must buys, or tell me which one did you hate the most? Do you agree with my opinions? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope that you keep on smiling, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.